Yeah, of course, we're going to get the action started here tonight. The pre-combo breaker tension pulse. White
Again,
matching.
we want to thank her, going silva-hime, always doing these, putting a lot of effort into organizing something like this, getting 6 people from the community from all over. You got even like SA being from Canada. You know, you have all these players from all around just trying to coordinate timing and get everything 100%. You know, shout outs to you, Silva, for again throwing this awesome stream together with some really cool matches.
Most definitely.
But again, too, like, you know, thanks again for allowing me to commentate one more, and happy to do it with Ringe.
Yeah, no problem at all.
We spit some straight fire during Texas Showdown, so
yeah,
we're gonna bring back the flames, dude. That was a sick. That top 8 was so good.
Yeah, it really was. Of course, big shout outs to Hotashi for taking the W.
Yeah, I mean, Hitashi's the man to watch right now for American Guilty Gear, so I'm excited to see how he can handle himself at Combo Breaker with everyone there. So, all right, here we go.
Well, all right, we're going to get into our first match.
Let's go. So it's going to be a first to 7, I imagine, as typical tension pulses would be.
First to 7.
All right. I want to see some respect being shown. Yeah, counter hit and knockdown. That's what I want to see. Not blocking the overhead.
There's an early burst. Not trying to have any of that. So that's kind of classic. Millia gets those hits and just SA just really making efforts to avoid a situation like this. Ooh, nice early block on that cross of DCL, but the pressure kept going. And, you know, kayloud's own burst coming out.
Yeah, but now we got no burst on both sides. Oh, counter hit as well.
Counter hit 6 heavy like that. You really rarely see that catch. And just like the life melting, that's what you're going to see in this match is Millia not known for like super heavy damage, but you know, not having a lot of life, it kind of adds up. But then Hino's combos on Millia will just erase her, as you saw there.
We see another 6 agents having this time. Millia barely dodging and having all the momentum because of it.
Okay, nice conversion there. So what you're going to see, yep, use the hairpin, knock him down. Oh, try the backdash, possibly.
I guess he has his burst back now, but he had the first round, so yeah, he looks like he's going to save it. Hold his L.
Oh, tech VCL gets the counter hit, and SA still getting a little chance to play. I like that wire C disc. Cute little punches into sweep, and we're up around a piece.
Great anti-air 5P. Get your Millia getting frisky. FDing, we're able to push him out of that block string.
Ooh, nice counter hit, hairpin, good mix up. And just securing that hard knockdown, just going through the options. Has done a different one pretty much every time. They all have connected. Ooh, backdashes, just wake up super, catches all that damage. Letting SA get a chance here.
kayloud has his burst back here. Yeah, I'm gonna use it as soon as he gets a hit.
Not trying to have any of that, but okay. Pretty even here. I know we got Millia and Hellfire. It's a knockdown.
Oh,
bad move, but drops the combo. But she has a lot of bar. This should be it if she RCs? Okay. Didn't even have to. In that first game, going to kayloud.
Yeah, I really like kayloud's positioning for most of that game, right? Stayed above, you know, especially with all her horizontal movement, the way he was using horizontal chemical love and his just the dashing, her nature of that, or the nature of her dash in general, just makes it more advantageous to be above her.
No, it's true. I mean, even with, you know, VCL kind of catching out there, I can see it's not very, that kind of like the height that she can be at wouldn't be easy for Ino to kind of contest that, or without taking maybe like the risk. Okay, there's a burst.
Yeah, I think we'll be looking for more vertical chemical love in this set, just to knock Millia out of that space.
Okay. Little hits here and there. Oh, gets hit by Psycho Crusher. Try to blitz, but counter hit. And I like that delayed burst bait you saw after the counter hit from the jump dust. SA still kind of fight for this life lead, but wake up heavy, trying to throw her out of it. Damn. No punish on the wake up super though.
Yeah, I like that from kayloud adjusting, not backdashing there, going instead with the instant air dash, able to avoid the super, but as you said, no punish.
Nice block on the vertical chemical up with the wire C, let SA get something going off of it. Again, both players very similar life. Nice tech buttons, trying to avoid getting air thrown. That's a big hit. Goes for a launch. See if kayloud can kind of complete this combo. Go for the knockdown. Oh, there you go. Nice 6K overhead, classic. Going up around. I mean, a lot more back and forth than that one. A lot of disrespect on wake up on both accounts. You see like wake up heavies from kayloud and all these wake up supers so far from SA.
Yeah, nobody wants to block. That's not the name of the game when you're playing Millia.
Just like that, just beats the VCL. Bursts immediately, despite a YRC coming out. So luckily connects. kayloud just trying to fish for these hits. Oh, just blitzes.
Yeah, let the blitz go a little bit too early. Oh, hairpin.
Oh, nice check. I like that. Punch, punch, punch.
Yeah, it was like a great check.
Yeah, again, SA just kind of being patient, waiting for kayloud to approach. And just getting these little hits here and there and just trying to make that damage add up. But, oh, there we go. Double roll through.
Yeah, got him real close. Oh, goes with the cross up. He got him caught walking forward.
Walks to empty air dash low. Double blitz. Triple blitz, but goes low to beat it out.
Blitz wars.
Oh, my God. Oh, reset into a quick overhead and tied up around. Just SA not giving up in the slightest.
And kayloud actually got the burst back towards the end of that round too, but saving it. Yeah, didn't have too much FD to work with there. Trying to get some space back. Goes low and the immediate burst from Millia.
That's a great burst there for SA to take and just burst back right there.
Final round.
It was a low hit, so there'll be some scaling there. And it wasn't going to be a huge combo or anything, but kayloud just kind of want to take the momentum back, and here you see kayloud just, gets caught trying to be a little cheeky.
Yeah, no double roll here.
Advantage, oh god.
Now you don't have any bursts to save you. Vertical chemical love hits him this time. Oh, good job. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice conversion there, airborne too, so really good awareness again. You see the VCL paying off, getting like the extra damage from it, and just a combo just dealing just enough to erase Millia. Guts not really being a factor. That ties it up 1-1.
Well, okay. PK moves usually lands just a lot of little hits on the Eno side at this point, as they're down almost half health. Blocks the burst as well, so you're gonna get no burst meter for that.
Ooh, great air throw. So gonna set up a nice mix up there, and that was just literally neutral jump.
Yeah, kind of walking.
No mix up.
He's looking for the cross up this time.
Winger.
Super.
Using that meter, it's a knockdown. Stab, and wow, optimal. Kept that hard knockdown, ended up like a low kick, just knowing the little bit of extra damage she could have got off the OTG. So kayloud doing really good with converting all his hits that he's able to get. It's just SA being very slippery on his own. Not a bad situation. Hit him with the heavy, block the note. Getting some just jump dust combos. Ooh, and we got Secret Garden mashed out, but still gets hit by it. Look at all that damage from a bubble.
Yeah, but SA just got his burst back now. Sends out the note to get some space. Plenty of
Another just Psycho Crush. Putting it out there, but ooh! Ran out of meter to FD after the YRC. Got all the meter back with that gold burst. SA trying to fight. Gets the hit with the reset. Jump D. Wow, we scrapping. 2
Great
games to 1.
Yeah, great awareness from kayloud right there, right? Considering that she just comboed off the counter hit or the trade. That was well done.
Can I say it's crazy like how much the heavy dive is pretty much working out for SA. Just managing to catch the Cycle Crusher so often. It's a rarely seen move from like most Enos, in my opinion.
Yeah, I never see it utilized, so this is definitely for you.
Catches the backdash. Digitalis right to the corner. Try to fuzzy jump out. Gets hit eventually.
Already gone. Ooh.
Oh, that's still fuzzy.
Some more overheads for your trouble.
Secret Garden, and tries to fight out of it, but the bubble just keeps coming back. God damn. That bubble's like the best assist you can ask for.
Yeah, he's poked and then kind of continued poking a lot of the time. Has run into Secret Garden because of that. I'd like to see more of a poke into like a super jump to get out.
Yeah, like I think the stroke the big tree was a really good idea. It's just I mean, a lot of fireballs in this game will not go away if you hit the opponent, unlike other games. So Secret Garden is being notorious for just extending combos. Oh god, danger time overhead.
So you want full combo, good damage, reversal super. Looks like he baited it out. Yeah.
Oh, and the punish!
Right through it.
Under. Such good awareness from kayloud, recognizing that SA is not afraid to do wake up super and is getting that perfect punish on it.
Yeah, fine 6 hit in this round. So kayloud's not gonna look to overextend at this point, right? Huge lead. It's gonna make come to him.
Just gets the hairpin, cross the digitalis, just run up, slide overhead, and 3-1 in a very convincing game 4 as kayloud's going up in this set, slowly but surely.
Yeah, kayloud looking strong, looking very prepared for the and really, he's just been bursting as soon as he got hit right, and then not allowing to really get a turn back after that, making the most of his offense. TK moving, and yeah, SA keeps looking for the Shibois out, not wanting to block, and then the empty burst is not good at all.
Punished for it, but still had to hold that meaty disc. All right, there's the classic. The air dash into air throw. Oh, gets caught kind of lust shaker.
Ooh, low.
Oh, reset. Dove. Caught the tech. Got a little punch anti-air, and then now we gotta see what Mdesilva doing.
Good blocks
though. Wow.
Trying to get some space, put a button out there, only to get counter hit.
Yeah, I like the attempt on that stand light kick, and nice trades with the note. Really forcing your way in. That's the hairpin, as you always know, it's gonna be that special that really draws Millia to just any character, despite how good anti-airs they have, is going to get in.
Really good.
Like limited use resource, you have to pick it up every time, but look at the damage you're getting on these conversions here, and then another reset.
Wow, kayloud. All kayloud this round. Not available. Burst not available, excuse me.
Super, no, okay, blocks, but doesn't.
Yeah, he was looking for it. He was definitely looking for it.
Yeah, you can tell like the ranges that kayloud's now standing at, just being really conscious about it and making it very hard for SA to kind of go do what he wants in that situation. Nice punish.
Yeah, great instant block on the dot kick.
Okay, there you go. Quick fastball. Now just camping the pin. That's a classic tactic. Millia doesn't really have that tool, but another just full screen blitz anticipating something.
Yeah, and just threw him out of it this time. Great stuff. Fought his way back to the pin as well. Hasn't picked it up just yet.
Okay, there we go. And not only picks it up, gets the hair car. Another knockdown. First might not be available for SA unless he fights it back a little bit more. Gets counter hit. That should be... Okay, not quite.
A little bit too early on the RC.
Yeah, a little wackiness there, but run up throw takes it. Now 4-1. It's kayloud just... Even though despite losing that first round of that game, had like the two rounds after, just it's been so dominant,
Oh yeah.
What would you think in this situation that SA being down a couple games should adjust against kayloud's game plan?
I feel like he definitely needs to space it out more with the chemical loves. I think he needs to start using that move because I think fighting the close quarters game with kayloud's Millia has not worked out so far, right? Most of the time, kayloud, once he's getting on the offensive, he hasn't given the turns back. And even, I think, when he's been able to burst, right, that is SA, like, it's usually in bad spots. We've seen a lot of empty bursts. So I think just need to be a little bit more conscious of, conscious of where and when he bursts.
I totally agree. And you see SA doing a good round in his own part. Ooh, the note just clipping kayloud out of the sky. We've seen kayloud just super jump in the corner to fast fall out, but not that time as SA really read that, put that Newt in that prime position.
Wow.
Oh, this is dust. Okay.
Yeah, in offense, you gotta feel yourself. Make sure, make sure your setups are on point. We see a drop there, waking up with the chemical low.
But that's a big thing too. We're seeing a lot of drops from SA, and that's really costing him so much because he's missing these knockdowns and potential chances to mix up.
Yeah, I think that's been the big difference, right? kayloud has, again, a beautiful conversion. It's been so on point with all the setups and conversions. And in a matchup like this, where you're not going to get a lot of offensive turns, you really need to make the most of the ones you do get.
Yeah, it's just being the fact that, I mean, technically both characters don't really... Oh, the air throw, wow. But like outside of supers, both characters not really having really good reversals.
Yeah.
I mean, like wake up VCL can be good, but you know, meaties can beat it, especially like meaty 6Ps. You know, Millia's got like a decent backdash, but you know, Winger is very high risk. Although like Eno's supers aren't super high risk, but they're still, she can get thrown out of it. So little things like that.
And then no special great block on the low, and you see immediate FD from kayloud on all the blocks and looking for that super jump. I think SA also needs to jail the Millia a little bit more in the corner, look for that escape route.
Nice, I like that. Just meaty VCL, catching kayloud press buttons, good extended pressure, finally gets the blitz, but unfortunately, he's still caught on the other side. And you saw an air blitz coming from kayloud, who gets a throw, setting up some pressure here, and there's a double cross up. There's just so much intention behind all of kayloud's actions. Be it between like the mix-ups, oh there's a dust, but just like making sure that even with the blocks, he's setting up like all these advantageous situations that can lead to a knockdown, you know, be it a bad moon after like block disc pressure, or you know, making sure that there's a certain hit can lead into that set play and not really playing around with the neutral too much.
Yeah, kayloud is definitely optimal in all the conversions. Oh, and then the reset right there, double roll into the throw, let him get the bad moon set up, and yeah, forcing the burst out. Again, the cycle crusher though. I would really like SA to turn more to the vertical chemical loves to lock down kayloud in the corner. You're really getting out via the skies constantly.
Okay, just tries to go for an air command grab. A hard read on that. That's a lot of what SA's done so far. He's been getting a lot of hits here and there, but has put a lot on the line with like the blitzes, like that command grab, just taking all these chances. Double dive, okay. Both getting knocked down, just kind of taking a break, resetting the pace. So much aggression, nice hairpin. And then there's that 2-hit piece. Caught. SA doing something there. And now kayloud looking to almost go up 6-1 if he wins this game.
Yeah, you saw the hairpin hitting and getting the horizontal chemical level. Really need to see more VCL, I think.
Oh, beautiful anti-air. 5P. Doesn't consider continuing the combo, would rather pick up the pin, so great awareness there from kayloud. Oh, unfortunate drop again. Even the HCL in that situation not hitting. If anything, it's got to be a little frustrating because you see all these drops paying off so well for kayloud, either getting the resets into throw or more.
Ooh,
counter hit.
Great conversion.
Nice. Sees the combo to completion and gets the round back. There you go. SA showing that when he completes the combo, he's really able to make it happen. So being a little more consistent. I mean, it's always online, so that's kind of the stake of it. Just got to make the most of your hits, especially the chances you get, because you see kayloud just kind of biding his time, waiting before he goes in. Oh my god, another counter hit. Wow. I've seen so much counter hit dusts. It's been kind of crazy.
Oh, Trump side pressure that time recovered before he was able to be punished.
Almost had a conversion there. Another beautiful air throw on the tech button. kayloud is just so good at getting these, scoping these air throws out. Try to get a throw, but nice fuzzy jump. Oh, big counter hit. Looking a little rough, especially since SA is running a little low on bar. Baits the burst. Oh.
kayloud always aware of the resources. Really been that way since the beginning of the game, right? Shut down the option of wake up super just because he's always keeping it in mind and really doing a secret garden or something that's safe on the Oki because of that. And then we see again aware of the burst of it being available here and just baiting it out and then securing another game.
And she gets too many little scrambles there too. So it's like the last bit was a counter hit. I mean, SA felt like he had a challenge, but with so low life, you can't really risk getting those little hits there. And we're just seeing so much scrambles, like here, there, and just everywhere between the two.
You can see kayloud, another scramble right was a trade, but kayloud again converting into a combo via the crouch does. Nice wake up super there. And the real chemical love might have been trying to look for a wake up throw.
Yeah, it's part of like a natural reflex. So even though you try to not kind of throw, like your body will instinctively make the effort to. It's like that in so many fighting games. So it's characters like that just, oh my god. Oh, really? Got a mortal counter on the Psycho Crusher with being 2 hits. Lost like the properties of it. Letting kayloud get a chance to go for it. Another big hit, and there you go.
Yeah, that's really been the story of the game. kayloud has converted all his turns on offense into optimal combos or corner carrier. Okay, wow, back to back. It's like that.
The same situation too. Just 5P versus air dash heavy. Okay, there we go. Got a mortal counter. This is really where SA can shine, but nice defense at the last little second there from kayloud, just trying to avoid the mortal counter with the run-up throw. Got this corner positioning too. It's gonna be really scary here, as SA needs to make something happen to stay alive in this set.
Well, okay, kayloud still holding on to the burst.
Another dust reset. Doesn't get to continue it off with the VCL, so there's a big throw. Looking a little bit better that round, and there you have it one more time, as that VCL YRC just working out super well in SA's favor.
Wow. Scrambling start. Able to get on the side that SA was not expecting. Another burst bait and punish for kayloud.
Picks up the pin, goes for Bad Moon. There's a hard hit there. All really he needs right now. If kayloud can get one more solid hit, that can be the end of it. And now like SA has to make something happen here. It looks like he's kind of just making his way forward on the ground. But another 5P anti-air is like kayloud just taking his sweet time, not putting anything to risk here. And there's the double.
Ooh, yeah.
Roll, 1, 2, 3. kayloud takes the game and takes the set 7-1 over SA.
Yeah, SA a little bit too shook at the end there to press a button in time to catch the double roll. We saw it early in the set, him reacting to it well and knocking the Millia out of that setup, but after so much overwhelming offense, I think he was just a little bit asleep at the wheel at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough after all, like even despite like the best efforts and all those little combo drops, it adds up. I mean, and then again, that's kind of like the nature of online a lot of times. So, I mean, we're looking at Midwest versus Canada. That's always a factor in here. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just fun exhibitions.
Yeah.
You get to play people you don't maybe not normally get to, so it's really cool to see both these players who we'll be seeing at Combo Breaker. I mean, kayloud doing as well as he did at the Red Bull Conquest, and you see here definitely someone to watch for. And of course, SA's Eno, a lot of fun just seeing like his take on the character. But honestly, like it's fun about Guilty Gears. Every player has like you can tell their own take on the characters. It's like SA's like unique use of like Psycho Crusher and other resources is really fun, as opposed to like some other players who use the character, and there's a lot of them you'll get to see at Combo Breaker.
I will say,
I'm a really big fan of certain utilizations of those moves, right? We saw the Psycho Crusher canceled into after the Danger Time startup, catch him, couldn't convert after that, but I thought that was a really cool tool to bring out of the bag. As well as we saw a lot of counter hit 6Hs, right? He seemed to have, or seemed to favor that move a bit and was able to use it to more success than I see a lot of Enos. So definitely, but kayloud I think also looked very impressive. Yeah, I can't wait to see.
Very clean. Very clean.
Yeah, what kayloud does at Combo Breaker, because most of the hits they got were converted into full combos, like optimal combos, often into corner carry. He was always aware of the resources available to himself and his opponent. Just overall, you say clean play, solid play. Definitely looked like a textbook solid Guilty Gear.
Oh yeah, and that's what's up. I mean, for whatever reason, like Midwest has always been a pretty good home for Millias. So between looking at kayloud here, and you have like Sim Vicious, who he's going to be competing at Combo Breaker, and amongst others, just like a lot of Millias in the Midwest. So
yeah,
a lot of fun just to see that character get represented, because there's, I mean, with Lord Knight playing more Dragon Ball Fighter Z, you don't get to see him compete as much as he used to with his Millia. And I mean, I know there's more out there, but that was like he was like the main one that I saw competing out and about in the U.S. So it's good to see more Millias roaming these streets, making moves.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what Attention Post is all about, right? Showcasing these players. And we gotta see kayloud put it on display 7-1. Definitely going to be looking forward to seeing that performance at Combo Breaker as well as SA on that Eno. I think they'll have a little bit more success offline, right? It really seemed like a lot of SA's trouble was just hitting their setups and combos. So we clean that up. I think you'll see them do damage for sure.
All right.
All right, you know, that's a good name.
That's
It's a strong name.
that's what I like.
Yeah, that's Thought Nova.
Take hip hop, take fighting games, get that smooth blend, put it in the blender, put it together, Waka Flocka Gunflame. We're getting our next matches set up now for our second exhibition.
Do you know that Waka Flocka Flame was at a Dota tournament? There's footage. There's footage of Waka Flocka Flame on a Dota panel.
I mean, he was. I think it was last year's the international, right?
Was it what? I don't know if he was at the international. That would be crazy.
That'd be the one to go to if he goes to a Dota tournament. That's usually the one.
He was like at a Dream League. I'm not sure if he was like in Sweden or what. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, huh?
I was just like, what is
esports is big, bro. I'm telling you.
It's definitely big.
It's not like Drake playing Fortnite. It's rappers hanging out. Lupe Fiasco going to Evo, and
yeah, it's Red Bull putting on Guilty Gear tournaments. You know, you already mentioned it. We saw kayloud get second at the Red Bull Conquest event for Guilty Gear. I can't wait to see I believe Seattle just went down as well. I'm not sure who won.
Seattle just happened last weekend with one of our competitors against another, coincidentally, who got second place as well. So DaveO will be playing our next set after this, and Hamad from Texas actually went to Seattle and took that spot.
Oh,
so the best Pacific Northwest Guilty Gear players currently Hamad from Texas.
All right. Shout outs to Hamad, of course.
All right, so speaking of shout outs, back from the grave, looking at like for making his like triumphant return to like competitive Guilty Gear is this man on the left, aka Nova.
All right.
He's been pretty quiet on his front. I remember like KIT last year doing work and just other tournaments going around with his Jacko, being one of the few Jackos really who was competing at that level for a while now. I know like Silva recently, I guess, switched to Elfelt after playing Jacko for a bit, and Nova just probably having the most success in the US so far, so it's really cool to see that he's going back to Combo Breaker. And
for sure.
Again, and bringing back this character and showing her what's up. One of the most polarizing characters in Guilty Gear, although she's kind of like, I don't hear the hate as much anymore, but man, when it was there.
And our bun checks are over.
And Nova's opponent, DreadedRuffian from New Jersey, who did really good recently, has been doing really good recently, has won the last Saturday TSB, didn't quite win like he did Super TSB. So he was the only person so far to really eliminate Hitachi out of a tournament.
All right.
They took first at that big Super TSB with a lot of players went to New York there. And, having defeated Marlin Pie at Frosty Faustings, defeating Marlin Pie again at Super TSB. So really awesome sim to watch out for, especially going to Combo Breaker again. These are people who will be competing in Chicago this weekend. So look forward to them doing damage. We're about to start our match.
Yeah, with the long range of Sin, right? I think Nova's gonna have a tough time yet setting up the houses. Already got a couple though, yeah. I like how he set up the first one up close to Sin, right? They can deal with that house and then get back and set up a couple more.
Yeah, just put that fresh bait in front. Just, hey, here's a house here, you might want to hit it. And there you go, quick hits there. I like Dreaded kind of just being very patient, killing the houses while he can, but staying at like a range where trying to avoid the 3H.
All the goons.
The veil.
Have them surrounded. That other house is leveled up as well, the one near Sin.
Yeah, that's kind of Nova's game plan there. He wants to make sure the houses are going to be behind his opponent, so it makes it a lot harder to hit. So there is like a level 2 house in the back end, all of them available to send out minions. Jacko being a character where her game plan is, you spoke about Dota, she's essentially a MOBA.
Yeah, beautifully mobile RTS inspired for sure.
Oh, grab dunks. And got a level 3 house available too. Nice. Peak driver, get some hits. Yeah, this round kind of going down to the wire here, slowly but surely.
And Zato has really done a great job of constantly putting out house pressure during this chip of DreadedRuffian, but still coming out so close. The goon trying to aid her. Oh, command grab again.
Ooh, gets the hits from the minions. The goons come through. And a long first round, and Nova takes it. Get out of here, Fairy. Probably my favorite thing about this stage is that weird little things in the back that just happen to show up every now and again.
Yeah, it was a really good backdash to escape the corner pressure from DreadedRuffian. DreadedRuffian also 2 units spin the burst here, going with all something eventually to get the knockdown and the E.
Knockdown
Smacked him.
does so much damage for the extension there, so it makes it easier when you're at a range where Beak Driver connects and you won't be able to get the L-cut combo, just being able to knock down with that and have time to eat. Oh, bull bash. Good block set from Nova. But DreadedRuffian really good at picking his spots here. Try to connect the stabs, no dice. Nova has all the houses and connects off the house throw.
So good, yeah, using the air throw to switch sides, put him in the corner with the goons all coming down the block.
Comboed on the clock up, nice dead angle. Dead angle kills all the minions too, considering Jacko gets hit by it. But there's a level 3 house in play, two level 3 houses, nice conversion, little hit. DreadedRuffian tying it up around, and this is still just the first game.
That was a real scary sight. Again, yeah, using the extension on the big driver.
A quarter life gone. A little hit there, but Nova just wants to play for this house advantage.
Great size switch. And DreadedRuffian gonna burst again. You don't want me stuck in the corner.
You saw like a 6 heavy. Looks like DreadedRuffian maybe trying to get a throw off. Got hit out of it, and now looks like Nova's sitting at the position that he really wants. Has all the houses in play. Forces DreadedRuffian to dead angle.
And we're on the other end of the corner now, but we're looking for Nova. He does have his burst available, but it's not the easiest character to burst against.
See, Nova trying to wait a little bit for the minions to kind of show up. Clocks them up so a little bit faster. But it's like, Dreaded keeps finding all the hits that he needs just to race the minions every time, and oh, he gets punished.
If the minion helped him after he blocked the DP. Oh, runs the snap, has his burst available, not gonna use it yet. Burst safe combo.
First, he can't get hit once, but wow, jump heavy.
Oh my god.
Holy crap. And with a tight, the longest first game ever, DreadedRuffian takes that, and we got potentially like 13 of these games coming up.
Yeah, but I was a real big fan of the way that first game went down, right? Everybody playing very safe, like nobody taking unnecessary risks, no autopiloting on either side. I thought it was very high level, very impressive so far in just one game.
Yeah, just like seeing kind of like Nova's like win condition not working out, just for the fact that, yeah, the houses were level 3, but they were so far behind Jacko that the minions were just never got there in time. Oh my god. All this Beak Driver feeling a little bit better on the ground. And counter hit every which way, just finding all these hits.
Yeah, bullying now is able to eat some calories as well, kills a house. Got those long range novels.
Killing houses, just wrecking everything. And his patience, just look at that. 5Ps to hit one minion, jump back P to hit the other one, nice 6P, and just making this pretty frustrating for Nova. In the sense of like, with such a big life lead, there really is nothing Dreaded has to do except for just hit the houses with these low recovery moves and just wait his time out.
Yeah, great timeout on the L-cut as well, interrupting Nova.
Okay, just a little punish there. Eat some more calories. Nova trying to jump back out, but the snipe from DreadedRuffian, who just has all this screen real estate.
Yeah, but no meter available for Nova either. Not even one bar. Plenty on the side. DreadedRuffian.
Aegis field is down. Double house there. Nice, but they cut an extra air dash, but doesn't get the knockdown as a punish.
Yeah, no meter to RC. We got the counter hit, we tried to cancel into dust. Donova mashing out of it.
And it's not that we're just patient, content on waiting, playing defensively. Get the knockdown here, clocks up the minions. It's going to see Jacko's meter gain really go up really well. So you see all her bar kind of going much faster than normal.
It's really been the story of when DreadedRuffian has been locked down in the corner at the dead angles continuously. I really want to see Donova look for that in the future.
Oof. Okay, that's still got 2 level 3 houses available. And plenty of bar here. Oh, but nice hit. Nice PP. Jump PP to make the burst not happen. So it's like Nova's still not out of it yet. Has a chance here, but there's the burst. Has some minions available, but has to be real careful here. Oh, didn't die from it, but...
Only 7 seconds on the clock here.
Oh my god. Speaking of the clocks! There it goes, the explosion! Countdown terminated, and Nova with 4 seconds left.
4 seconds left.
Right out of DreadedRuffian's hands.
And his health was not visible. Like, that was so wild.
Oh my god. Just the span of just that last 2 seconds, holy crap.
2 houses down already, all leveled up goons.
Oh yeah, that clock up, so good. Now you just see the swarm is here. The goon squad is gone. They have left the building.
Yeah, poked out again at 2S. So good at killing houses, so good against Jacko in general.
Okay, I like that RC keeping up the pressure and just keeping up the time. Just so these houses can have a chance to spawn, but man, DreadedRuffian is not scared to kill houses and just challenge Nova. Oh, here we go. Burst by the lightning. Gets knocked down. Try to get some extra credit here. Take a blitz. Tech blitz looks more like. But a run-up throw, just like that. And DreadedRuffian is now up 2-0. Hi, I'm so tired already. These guys are running a marathon right now.
Right, despite DreadedRuffian being up 2-0, I feel like either match could have gone to Donova. It has been such close matches. Both players playing very well, and yeah, we got 5 more to go at least. I foresee a bit more than that.
No, it's like, it's crazy when you think about it. Just like the last match, the last set we had before with kayloud was like the 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting at a cross-cutting marathon between both really strong players. And you know, even if it like, hopefully not, it doesn't go like 7-0. It's gonna be like the longest 7-0 you've probably I've ever seen out of catch pulls. Okay, there's a big driver. Nice instant blocks there. Those quick IBs from Nova. Just doing a decent job defensively, but Dreaded is just so hard to pin down. As soon as he tried to clock up, Nova Dreaded challenged.
Yeah,
great awareness and watching for those little things here and there.
Nova's definitely gonna have to switch up the rhythm when he looks for those corner pressure, right? He's been getting dead angle, he's been getting 2S'd out. Definitely gotta look for something else. Chilling under the boxes.
Literally sitting in the houses. Chilling, taking a break there. Okay, YRC. Just crazy. Puts the Aegis, when he puts the field out, Aegis, whatever you want to call it, it protects the houses from taking damage and the goons as well. So it's not a bad strategy for Nova just to kind of, hide inside the shack and just hang out there with the buddies as they level up. Because I mean, at this point, you have three level 2 houses. Sorry. Oh no.
Oh, yourself already comboed off of it.
Got a conversion. Oh my god. 10 seconds left again, and that air combo does it. The strategy is just not working out for Nova in the end, and this is mentally draining when all those little tricks you try to do just don't pay off. DreadedRuffian just does his best to stay very solid, and it's paying off.
Yeah, opens him up with the dust this time. We're gonna get the corner conversion. Spit him out. Oh my goodness, spit him out into the goons.
Okay, nice burst there to avoid the second spit. Crosses under. 5H to kind of challenge there, but again, RC'd it, didn't get anything from it. Okay, I got level 2 houses on deck. Nice air dash. Nova getting some damage here. Oh, beautiful splits. Doesn't hold it though, so he wants to make sure he doesn't get punished, but this is looking really good. This is Nova what he wanted. Boom, overhead.
Yeah, you can see DreadedRuffian that time, no burst, no meter for dead angle either. He's gonna have to hold that.
All the minions in play. 7-on-1. Oh, beautiful conversion off of that. The P house.
Yeah, DreadedRuffian wants no part of that. Nice L cut.
Look at this little home wreck right there.
He got
Throwing everything in his way. And you saw like the beak driver just did so much damage to all 3 houses at once. Such a good move and great usage of DreadedRuffian in this matchup, but Nova being patient about it. Puts the houses down again.
Just constantly littering the screen with houses and dudes. Waking up with the DP now.
You know, showing what a man with like playing Guilty Gear with over 200 APM can do. Oh my god! Got a counter on the uppercut side switch, forcing Nova to burst. This man, DreadedRuffian, is really good at converting all those things with nice RC. Confirming the hit, and now Nova getting a game on the board.
Yeah,
2-1.
There was no way this was going to be a 7-0 with how close these first 2 games were. Like,
So yeah, if you guys want to take a chance to get some coffee, get some sweets, and you're in it like us for the long haul, get your Red Bulls.
trying to go buttons that counter hit. And then falling dust.
Okay, so come out, get some hits in. The house is down, but with the range that Nova gets set at, manages to put some more out. And now DreadedRuffian went in a little bit. Nice challenge from Nova.
Yeah, you see the L-Cut big driver combo able to destroy houses in an instant. I was putting him in this chaotic scramble. I couldn't the dusty.
Avoiding the dead angle with a dust, low profiling it, since DreadedRuffian has gone to that option so many times in this set. So very nice from Nova to kind of make that adjustment. There you go, 1, 2, 3. And a much more convincing round for Nova as we're in game 4 right now.
Yeah, since he's made DreadedRuffian think twice about the dead angles now, it's gonna open up a lot of possibilities.
That's what I'm glad this is gonna be kind of such a long set. Adjustment. Oh my god, counter hit 6K.
Oh, and the shield on as well.
Oh my god, this is rough. There's so much cluttering the screen. Air super, you stay there, young man.
Yeah, Sin just used his tension for makes his way out of the corner, just barely eats some calories as well. He's really gotta make something happen, and he does. Baits the burst.
That's a big block burst. Oh, and went for a reset cut. Nova taking forward. Quick, low hit stun on that jump heavy, so he didn't get a conversion off it, but nice damage there as Nova gets tapped. Quick bar slash. That's DreadedRuffian bringing it back. Tying it up around a piece.
Oh, nice work punish, 2S.
Nice damage too.
Yeah, that extension from the beat driver is something. Oh, the danger time doesn't affect the goons. They keep moving down the block.
They just roll up on you. But nice hits there. A little bit of damage. Double eat. All this food here. The danger time gone. DreadedRuffian with the run up throw. Uses his bar for the lead. To corner carry and get this extra damage here. Wow. Oh no! Nova, why did you burst? Right there. 1, 2, 3. Big driver. Still alive barely. Nova flailing. Can't get hit once and just a run of grab.
Yeah, he doesn't get hit once, right? He gets thrown once. That will do it as well.
Is that how you're feeling, Dreaded? Is that how you feel right now? Just roll up on somebody like that? Go past all the buddies and the goons? Just want to say what's up?
I think that was wild. When, yeah, to escape that situation, being in danger time and surrounded by all the minions, definitely great stuff from DreadedRuffian, just showing how comfortable he is and on his character and in Guilty Gear in general.
Okay, here we go. So Nova, again, has this perfect position. Has all this corner here, has so many minions, gets the command grab. We're going to convert off this? Yes. Blocks the burst. Oh, punishes the blitz. Opts to kill the house here. All the minions still there. Oh, but Dreaded gets the hit. Minions are dead. And now Nova's in the corner.
You can see the block string killing the house.
Oh my god. That worked out for Nova. As he was charging the big driver, the minions all got in the way. Nice anti-air. This right now does just enough damage.
Yeah, when you get put into a situation like that so early in the round, when you don't have any tension available to dead angle or blitz shield, it's so rough, right? You have to commit a burst, and in that situation, DreadedRuffian did commit his burst and it was blocked, so it was a rough life to be in as we see him in that life again.
Smothered. You got all the homies just tramping you. You're at a party. You get invited to, you don't know nobody, and they're all just bumping elbows with all these strangers. That's how Sin feels right now, but he opened the front door. Big space CP. Oh, nice. That's like the classic tactic. You think that you have a chance to do something or set something up after a successful burst, but your opponent will just tech dive at you, and there's the stun. DreadedRuffian ties it up again around a piece.
Yeah, you never actually do have that time to set something up that you think you do. You gotta be more concerned with your opponent coming at you.
And they're not afraid to go, counter hit. Not afraid to do that at each other. Okay, back dashes, but still manages to block the dust. Good awareness. Counter hit, nice. Instant burst from DreadedRuffian. But the house is having a chance to level up slowly but surely. Oh, no, when do you press? Oh my god. Double spit. Woohoo. Oh, there's the dead angle.
It's not supposed to double dip, man.
And the back dash gets caught from it. Wake up buttons. Dreaded waiting out for a DP. Now has to hold this super, but dead angles again.
I like that,
It just means the minions die constantly. Oh, but just a raw clock up. Escapes the corner here. Trying to give the houses who are all level 3 a chance to push him in the corner. And there's the conversion. Nice hit. What the fuck fell off from that far? Are you serious? Oh my god! Beautiful RC. You moved so much before. Didn't even react to the burst. Just knew in his heart you're bursting here.
That was such a good clock up from Nova, right? Like, he took that small window that he got where DreadedRuffian thought he would be able to go for a super jump and escape, look for some type of escape route. He just took it a clock up, and then he got the knockdown in the corner, but just missed time to set up.
We went back to the lobby. It's taking a second. Nova. Maybe making some adjustments here. We'll see. But you saw the end of that too, where he said the classic Sin meaty DP. You know, never a bad option, only because the DP has invulnerability on block. You can cancel it into whatever. So catching Nova, trying to press, got the counter hit right into the elk hunt RC, just kind of chilling out. Ooh.
My Nova maybe experiencing some technical issues. I'm sure he'll be begging.
Yeah, he said he tapped out after the match and it messed up.
Oh, okay. Whoops. PC fam, that's how it goes, right?
So we'll be back soon. Yeah, man, I've really been impressed with his play, even though he's down 4-1, right? I feel like Nova has been so impressive on the Jacko, but DreadedRuffian, again, really is peaking right now in terms of his Guilty Gear play. I think, as you mentioned, was able to take Super TSB, just really solid showings recently, and I think it's a tough matchup for Jacko, right? We've seen just how often Sin's been able to blow up the houses, right? Whether it be with 2S or Elk Hunt into Beak Driver, just that combo alone, right? Elk Hunt into Beak Driver blows up the houses. So
yeah,
it's a rough life for Jacko for sure.
No, it's true, especially because the factor of you want to get the houses. So you want to avoid that. You put the houses behind Sin, so that means Sin can just kind of walk forward. The minions will take longer to be any kind of threat. Sure, he can't kill the houses, but now he's gonna find little errant hits, which you saw that the entire time. So every far slash, every elk hunt, every just beak driver, just all the little taps are killing the minions, just making it so much harder for Nova to kind of play out his strategy.
Yeah, and I think Nova has done a good job of sandwiching him with the houses and the minions and all that. But DreadedRuffian's defense has been on point, man. He's really found the escape in scenarios where it didn't look like he'd be able to. Oh, that's 6K though. It was such a good catch. And it's gonna be a burst from DreadedRuffian because of that. He's able to get the corner now, but the goons at his back, kind of scared to press the button. Another great clock up as well from DaveO.
Ooh, okay, very nice. Gets the dust. It's so hard to see that dust in the sea of minions, especially with the clock up, because there's always that particle effect from the dust. But since all the minions are like outlined in red, it's nearly impossible. And the stage too. The stage is so red. It's like, oh, I need sunglasses. Where's Beautifuldude right now when we need him?
I'll be coming up a little bit later, but right now, he's got to deal with the goons.
Clock up. Oh my god, the pressure. Catches low, and that's a perfect. All tapped for a reason. Went up. Either tagged in another jet. No, he doesn't. Maybe he just messed with his internet settings, tightened up the connection speeds, and get a big perfect to start the next match here. Still, as DreadedRuffian is up 4-1. So, DaveO has a lot of work to do.
Ooh. Minions keeping him in place for the combo extension.
Alright, we got Black Beats. Oh, and the counter hit 3P. Watch your ankles, girl. Now Dreaded is very patient here. Catches DaveO trying to escape, but there you go. The classic slide. Clock up here. It's hard to see the houses now, the symbols on the houses now, but there seem to be 3 of them available.
They're still coming.
A lot of meter on DreadedRuffian. There you see, yep, dead angle as usual.
Oh, DP the Elcon. That was really good. Usually Sam gets so much free pressure off that. Ooh.
Okay, spits him out. Goes straight up for extension, but drops it, but the minions are there to give him a meaty. Are we going to see defensive burst here? Oh no, we just see defensive uppercut. Twirls on him, and now DaveO takes a second game, making this 4-2.
Yeah, great stuff from DaveO. Really just testing DreadedRuffian's offense right there, letting the DPs fly. So then the setup was not safe. Just exposed it. Put the houses back on the field. Oh, back. Yeah.
Rolling up on him just like that.
It was 6K again.
Getting the page out of DreadedRuffian's book is just like, let's want to go in, let's go in. Oh my god, that 6P, nice conversion off of it to get the knockdown into eat. The extra damage here. DaveO trying to jump back. Double fireball, super fireball, clocks up, counter hit. Oh man. Dropped the extension there, but has a couple houses up, clocked up goons.
Yeah, you see the awareness on the side of DaveO still, right? Even though he dropped the combo, immediately clocked up with landing.
Cute little teabagging as the Aegis field lets the houses level up, but Dreaded. Very patient on his own, run a command grab. Alright, what we got? Dead angle punished. Oh, and continues to combo here with the knockdown. More goons rolling in. Blocks the burst. Stay available. DaveO turning this around. Gets the clean jump in. There you go.
Well done from DaveO. He needed to avoid the dead angles and avoid the burst, and he did both. And once that happens, DreadedRuffian was out of resources to defend himself. Try with the houses on top of it again. Oh, nice!
I thought the helicopter dropped all its cargo. Then it just kamikazes in. I like how he's doing so much little new things throughout the set, so it's working out really well for DaveO.
Yeah, that was a great way to alter his trajectory in the air.
Yeah, because he's got a dive kick. It's never truly really safe, but it works out. Okay. Gets punished for trying to eat.
And using the YRC on that air dash to get the angle he needed to interrupt.
Still got hit low despite with being safe and blocking, and that should be the round, yeah. Simple conversion, nice awareness from DreadedRuffian. Again, we're up around a piece here in game 7. Oh my god, cross up dive.
Yeah, it came down the original side. Ruffian now looking for it.
Kills the minions. You got a couple houses available. And I like that Aegis field just waiting it out. Oh no! Beat driver hits, and the house doesn't connect since the projectile properties of the house lost to the beat driver.
Oh, scooped him up. Then the house on top of him again. Yeah, that ain't gonna get him off. There will be goons at his back now, though. Oh, but another L cut. We'll have the time to reset.
I kind of like the low profile there to beat the jump dust. Just good patience again from DaveO, who again has pretty much almost maximum level houses. RC to keep the pressure going. DreadedRuffian gets a hit here. Gets a counter hit. Can't take any chip, but wakes up with the uppercut. Has a chance here. Oh, there's a big flip DP. He's gonna get a chance to eat. DreadedRuffian trying to turn this around. Just needs to get one clean hit.
Oh, throw it to yes, yeah.
Trying to get an air throw. Jump heavy hit. And just that last tap allows DreadedRuffian to go up 5-1 in a hell of a scramble at the last part of that match.
Wow, that was wild.
I love
It
it.
looked like it was
love
DaveO's game, but DreadedRuffian again, the clutch factor has been there for him over and over.
Which just sucks because like that's a Jacko can be so oppressive, but you know all of it loses to like her getting, you know, tapped by a jab, tapped by a light, punch, a slash, all those little things.
Oh, we're bringing out the command throw shenanigans now. Make him jump.
Nice damage off that command grab into a knockdown. Okay, there we see a charge blitz. Gonna punish it with the super and all that damage here. Wow. Text Ford gets out. Beautiful air throw from DreadedRuffian, who gets a chance to play his game now though.
Wow, yeah, you can see DaveO not even wanting to give him a chance to play for a second. Got the defensive burst. There's a couple of goons out as well. Might be plotting on another command throw. We'll see.
Clocks him up, just waits it out. Plays a little bit of music on the keyboard.
At this point, he seems very content to just put out the houses and let the goons do the dirty work.
Because like it doesn't matter. Oh, nice 6K to beat the tech. Like, at that point, it doesn't matter if like the houses die or the minions die. At the spot where she's sitting at, it's gonna take a lot of effort and a bigger risk for Sin to approach there, especially when he can't afford to take any damage from the slide or the minions just kind of overwhelming. I mean, the minions can't kill, but it will open up Jacko just to get that last hit that she needs. Okay. Aegis field working out for her. Nice counter hit jump heavy. Why does that move vacuum? I don't know. Thank you, Arxis.
Getting real close.
Oh, nice. It's a block up the dog. It's a throw punish. Now we wait. Woo. Nice air throw again. Ooh, and the cross cut with the RC. You don't see that every day. Gets a big extension, but Jacko-like character. Manages to tech out really above, but doesn't hurt DreadedRuffian in the slightest.
And we talked about the media DP always being a good option, right? Being able to special cancel it into beat driver or L cut.
You die, you block it, doesn't matter. And then Sin had the meter to RC if worse came to worst.
Yeah. I really like the adjustment DreadedRuffian has been making and meeting DaveO in the air a lot more.
So we're playing Street Fighter V for a second there with just like the back and forth walks.
Clocked up, always making the most out of those clock ups. Oh, again, the crouch jab. We'll get him out of the situation. The goons will still come down the block.
Nova just like waiting for those houses. Biding his time. Won't get to see a Voltic Dane. Oh, I think it's the second super we've seen from DreadedRuffian this entire set. Honestly, he's only been content on using his meter for RC and YRC. Oh no! Big counter hit beat driver, but no conversion off of it. Nova sees this man charging, decides to try something. Didn't quite work out, but the minions here have something else to say. Try to bait the dead ankle, didn't quite work out. Nice jump in.
Oh, Express, he gets the counter hit combo, then get a knockdown and some good damage. Goes the DP again. You see this cancel an L cut, but he got a gold burst out of it.
Yeah, there's a true gap between the The DP into Elkhunt. Oh, that was so cheeky.
Who missed the big that time? Burst on
Burst from Dreaded's side. Voltic Dane. Who cares about your super? We're gonna play some music while this thing this avoids it. Oh my god, no. Are you serious? Run up 5H RC and just 2 punches. Dreaded again. I can't believe how like the risks he takes work out so well.
Every match has been so close, but yeah, the clutch factor again from Dreaded, right? For whatever reason, he's really had the decision making, the superior decision making in those final moments.
Like this, when this man wants to run up throw, it works out.
Yeah. Again, using the extension on the big driver, get a hard knockdown as well as good damage.
Okay, let's talk about that for a second. Had the screen space so far back with the houses next to him that he could just backwards air dash heavy to kill the houses optimal.
Yeah.
Just knowing that he had that space there, and just he's so creative with how he approaches like this matchup. It's really cool, especially considering this is. I mean, this is a. I wouldn't say online he might not be. Deco might not be as rare, but it's still like a wild Pokemon. Rare Pokemon offline.
If he trades with a house that time, it's gonna work out for Jacko. Oh, but DP that time not gonna trade. Gonna burst out and try and keep the screen positioning. Oh, run up,
command grab. The best part is that beats some lows. Every command grab actually has worked out pretty much in Nova's favor, so
more pressure.
And just I say that.
If the risk gauge was cranked as well, DreadedRuffian side, they would get rid of all that, cash in the throw as well for the side switch.
Anti-air with the 3H. Oh my god, both players just swinging. You get the same sequence kind of like so many times in a row. Okay, FDs, minions come to save the day from any more chip damage. Decides to make it explode, but the minions go disappear. Unfortunate trade, bro. Oh my god. And now, Dreaded on set point here. Yeah. Nice command grab. Nova's been working so hard.
Yeah. Like the use of command grab is gonna make him think about jumping a little bit more to that 6K to use. Oh, but he lands into a throw.
Dreaded with the patience there, waiting for just at that right range. Nova's dive, just air dash whiffs, gets the throw. He house the blitz and gets the throw afterwards. This man is so well prepared. Gets the dust, baits the burst with the dust combo. I'm excited to see how well both these players perform at combo breaker, but Dreaded looking so sharp going into this week.
Ooh, scoop him up. Oh, Nova gets the counter hit. And that's going to be big enough damage to cash in for the round.
Alright, Nova showing he's not out of this yet. Has to win this in every other round. He wants to bring this back, but
he's got to start with this one here. You can see again the big driver taking out the goons and the houses.
Good space in there, just kind of waiting. Sets up the Aegis to protect the homes.
Face down, ass up.
The minions, DreadedRuffian is content to kill the goons. And don't tell Hell Pockets in the squad because they're not going to get the likely treatment.
Ooh, nice anti-air got the counter hit as well, and baits the burst. Nova. Same
delayed burst bait, and then baits it even then after the hit, but wake up DP on Dreaded's part. It's a counter hit. There's the uppercut right there after the jump in heavy. Okay, level 3 house. Nice homes. Looking really sharp here. The mansions are present. Minions have so much life. Trying to go in. The side swap. But the far slash connects. The minions saving the day. Brings back the houses at full life, but the run up throw again. Dreaded just needs to hit there, but a big speed. Uh-oh. Watch the damage there. Once more mix up. Oh, blocks the instant overhead. Nice uppercut. Nova still in there.
Yep, so comes down taking with a button, able to keep his corner because of that goons at his back. Now side switch.
Oh, and clocks up the level 3 goons. This is looking really bad. Time is going down. This should be enough. And there you have it. Nova survives to tell the story one more day.
Yeah, it's wild to see so many Guilty Gear games go down to that final 10 seconds. Seeing the timer turn.
One set.
Yeah, I've seen the timer turn purple more in this set than I've ever seen in my combined Guilty Gear out.
Those are some red hot flames. I don't even know what temperature they get to whenever they turn shades of purple.
Coming down the bad bomb doom. A moment to set up the house, and you see Sid taking a moment to get some more calories. Yeah, just pulling his way through with the 2S and the beak driver. Far as this time.
Oh, uppercuts. But then RC's baits the doesn't bait the burst, unfortunately, even though he RC used the meter for that. So it's a win-win there for Nova. He gets to put out the houses one more time. Nice command grab, beating the low. You see Dreaded trying to challenge it. Ooh, there's a conversion there. Which way we're going, right? Yes. Clock's up. This is dangerous. But the blitz, so smart.
Yeah.
Blitz successfully kills all the minions, but the clock up is still in effect.
I know, we're looking for that last bit of health. Goon's trying to help him get it.
Oh no, got a little too greedy there, getting hit. And you have level 3 houses there available at the Goons, but nice dead angle.
Ooh, next forward is
Oh!
Just in time.
Up backed enough. I mean, that DP honestly has some of the longest recovery, as far as uppercuts go in this game. And, he is counter hit state during the duration of the recovery as well.
Yeah. And he's able to FD jump out right before the medium DP connected.
Okay, step, it's a knockdown. DreadedRuffian wants to end this now. Doesn't want to really make this long set go on, this marathon go on any farther than it has. Okay, nice. The blocks challenges, yep, the startup of Voltic Dave so slow, but gets punished, but the trade used up his burst for that, and the trade with the fireball super. Prevented Nova from getting going, but there's a big gold burst. Clocks up, puts out the field, and then see a super here. No, there's a tusk. Oh my god.
Nova looking to put DreadedRuffian in the sauce. Oh, my man's looking lost.
That's so classic. Just patient wait.
Oh, he's out of the command throw.
Counter hit, that's gonna be the round. Wow.
This man DreadedRuffian scouting the command throw, able to 2-punch out of it. Wow.
Such awareness, such good combo conversions here. Again, on set point. DreadedRuffian just showing that his knowledge of Sims being so vast. Really strong matchup knowledge. Nova, on his own right, really good matchup knowledge, knowing when to check, where to kind of stay at the proper ranges and attempt the attack. There's a burst off the anti-air. DreadedRuffian just trying to close this out soon. Gets the jabs. That worked out for him. Nice.
Yeah, the bull dash, beak driver combo, not only doing great damage, but destroying the houses. 2 of them.
Calories a little low, knowing that Dreaded was going to be eating at that point, so just content on just letting the clock ups go, the minions, the houses level up, kind of just chilling, sitting on 2 level 2 homes. Squatter's rights. It's a big counter hit though, looking really good. Nova with some super. Whoa, the perfect punish! Right into what? This man is so smart. DreadedRuffian. Amazing. What's going to be mixed up? We're going to see one more run-up throw before this set ends.
Oh, he actually got hit by a Hellfire damage as well.
Spit him out, chew him up, clock up. Here come the bros.
No burst, no damage.
Squads are here. Nice double blitz, but gets punished either way. It's working out really good for Nova. He has to be careful.
Oh, the double jump to bait.
Blocks the bull bash, and the minions are coming out. Air throw. 8 seconds left on the clock. Wake up, super. Oh my god, wake up. Go blitz. Super. Chip damage on territory. 2 seconds left. Oh, it's not enough! And DaveO gets the game. Holding on by the skin of his teeth. Oh my fucking god.
DreadedRuffian's so smart, right? He was like, okay, he has enough meter to just hold FD. I can't chip him out. Tried to sneak the throw in before the timer was out, but couldn't do it in time.
Even like using the goal burst to avoid the chip from the burst super.
OD.
That's so decision making is so fucking awesome. But then DaveO's defense just clutching it out there. Holy shit.
All right. Meaty dust, whoever he woke up with, fucked up and the Aegis.
Okay, now DreadedRuffian, a man with a purpose. Big hit, so much damage on that. Even sends her out of the corner, what the hell?
Yeah, I think maybe wanted the distance for the calories as well as getting her on the same side as the houses.
I mean, it works in DaveO's favor being able to put the houses, but it's such a big life lead that Dreaded has at the moment. It's so well able to kill the houses with such low risk involved in it. Okay, DaveO gets an air throw. Here we go. Burst super, is that gonna connect? Oh my god, but doesn't get the final hits of it. Wow.
Yeah, last hits of the slide, able to knock him down. Run up, throw it. DreadedRuffian, perfect timing on each of those run-up throws.
Well, you know the thing is too, the run-up throw beats out the DP, so even if he reacts, even if DaveO reacts to DreadedRuffian trying to run up, press a button, the DP loses in that situation as well.
A great point.
So it's really just no good for DaveO unless he challenges with buttons there.
Okay, see him trying to slide out that time, just the neutral jump. Looking for that option now. FD jump, try to get some space back.
Oh, gets a little hits here, not looking good. Because at this point, so much bar. DreadedRuffian just needs one hit. That should be it if he plays his cards right.
Oh, so
Where do you burst?
Pumps in.
No, you can't burst here. Some damage there. It's not quite enough. Try to get the air grab on the goal burst. Jump back heavy, I like that option there. Nice extension from DaveO. Not content on not using his resources.
Oh, he tried to wake up with a throw.
It's goal burst!
Yeah,
Ultic Dane doesn't matter. It's just gonna disappear. Knock down, DaveO not out of this. There's the blitz, counter hit, gets the combo. Drops the sequence, drops it again.
DreadedRuffian,
Dead angle. Tries to kill the house with the throw. Oh my god. This is never gonna end, is it?
you see how careful DreadedRuffian was, trying to sneak in hits in here and there to get the goons off of him. A great timing again on DaveO sneaking his way in, getting that throw right out of the house too. That was so good.
That was the first time in this set that we've seen like the IAD house throw into the grab. Get the punish on the whip 5H. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a vertical
Did he convert on
DP.
that? This man is a monster. But nice backdash from DaveO, not afraid.
Oh, just jump H?
Good 6 PV! Reaction! Gets the knockdown. Again, DaveO has a situation where he has no life. We saw that work out before, but can he make this happen one more time? DreadedRuffian has a burst super available. Blocks the dust.
Yeah, he had the meter for dead angle. I think he was trying to use it to beat it again.
Gets a good man grab. Wow. Didn't get anything off of there, but nice cross up.
Oh,
Oh my god, DaveO! From the skin of his teeth one more time.
Yo, DaveO, he was really playing around the dead angle meter and the burst so well right there.
This man is powered up. He wanted this to go down to the line. He wanted to live on the edge because he is performing more clutch than like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, you name him. This man is living on the edge.
Alright, just a quick return to the room. I'm back. I believe they did switch sides in the meantime, though.
All right, courtesy switch. I
Courtesy
mean, it's like tennis, right? You play so many matches,
switch.
you gotta swap sides to, the name of the game. And we see a different stage too, so we're back to the garden. This is where we saw DreadedRuffian get most of his wins here, so we'll see if that was a mistake on DaveO's part to let him take the first seat.
DreadedRuffian making the first mistake of that match, though. Aaron burst. I give him any burst near reversal super. No, he's gonna make him block and get some pressure afterwards. Great
throw. Got the corner situation as a happy little. Oh, tech!
That was such a good
Big
just
brain.
DreadedRuffian. Yeah, he's been 6K'ing a lot of the tech buttons, so he just tech supers.
Okay, gets hit by the super of Nova, so you know, big brain's only so good when your opponent doesn't have a bigger brain than you. But oh, again, the dead angle, getting beat out by the dust. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Even counter hit. It would have put a house out and get the full combo. Knock him down the corner. Goon's on deck.
Okay. Nova with a commanding lead going into these last games. And it is 6-5. If he gets one more, it'll be the last game of the set. And this, from a match that's been plagued with like timeouts,
Command
like less than 10 seconds, multiple rounds. Oh, wow.
We have a 70-second victory and a time over. Same set. Same character.
And this is probably like Nova's strong suit right now in this long set. Is just he's like the pace. He's been so defensive, making it go so long, but now you see him just being extra offensive. DreadedRuffian didn't really get a chance that last part, and now he has to really, you know, can he stop this man who came back pretty much 6-2?
Oh my goodness, and you can see how much Nova's valuing his momentum, right? Using the burst on the extension from the beat driver. Just wants to make sure he takes his offense at all costs. Just to knock down the wake up button as well. Burst hit combo.
Awareness, yeah. Counter hit, but the Goon kind of messed up the hit stun.
Oh. Nova is
huge.
Spit him back into the corner.
Clock up, takes the burst, but doesn't bait the dead angle, which is fine. Has level 2 houses and level 3. But clock up. Wire seat, beautiful! Holy shit, and Nova is now on set point. Are you serious? No, Tri-State rooting for their boy in chat. This man who's done so much work at TSG, who has such a big set advantage, is gonna be, you know, killed by the ghost from Guilty Gear's past. Trying to make a triumphant return is Nova. That was the cheekiest setup I've seen this set. Clock's up. DreadedRuffian's gonna get a burst back, barely, but everything is in favor. We've seen. Oh my god.
Oh, even the last of the DP connecting.
And you saw the X on the DP from Nova trying to RC it, but he still got hit by the tail end of it. There was the last burst. DreadedRuffian needs to make something happen here. He cannot take getting thrown, but oh my god, man! Get back super. A lot of chip damage here. He can't take any more chip. Can't take a single
counter hit. He's got the conversion. No.
Oh no! One house has to hit. It's gonna make the minions explode. No. Just waits it out. Nova, yup, here we go. Countdown. 1. And that's a wrap. Holy shit, my man.
Yo, Nova bringing it back. How many was that straight?
It was down 6-2.
Wow.
And he just Nova coming back 5 games straight.
That was
ending
ridiculous.
it like down to the wire, but like the game before just being so clutch. Waka Flocka gun flame. Making it happen. Just with how well DreadedRuffian was playing throughout the set, playing the matchup well, reacting well, converting well. You know, Nova looking a little lost throughout, but got his bearings.
Yeah, definitely got his bearings. He found his own clutch factor. We saw when he was down 6-2, there was one of the games where DreadedRuffian had full resource available on the defensive end, right? He had his burst, he had plenty of meter for dead angles. He used both of those things, but incredible offense from Nova was able to bait both of those out and just keep his momentum. And when he got on this run, he didn't give it back. We saw in that last game, it was the first time he ever bursted one of the extensions from Beat Driver, and that was very early, just because he knew how much momentum he had. He knew how much he had put him on the ropes already, and he was going to finish the job.
I mean, you got to remember, this was a long set.
Oh yeah.
This thing was nuts. Like with so many like purple timers in the beginning, a time over. Like, I can't blame DreadedRuffian because this is like you're used to tournament settings so much. You're
Mhm.
used to the 2 out of 3s and maybe like 3 out of 5s at the most. But like having a first to 7 set with drawing on so long, it just drains your stamina.
Yeah, and that's why I love having tournaments in addition to exhibitions like this where we get longer sets, right? Because we get to see different skills put on display, right? And the 2 out of 3, we get to see who's a better at adjusting quicker, who's got more trickery in their playbook that is going to be amplified in a 2 out of 3 set. And then in a longer set, we see someone who might be a little bit slower to adjust at the beginning, but once they figure you out, they figure you all the way out. And that's what we saw here. Or we can also see how endurance comes into play, and we saw that for DreadedRuffian, right? Already when 8 games in, it seems like he lost a lot of steam. DaveO found a lot of his momentum late in the set, and it's just interesting to see how sets like this play out in comparison to tournaments.
Shout outs to Corey Kim. The chat's having a good time again. All 270 y'all, much love tuning in here to this pre-combo breaker tension pulse. We've had one like rush down heavy scramble disrespectful set, and then the second set was just like a mix of so much all together, and we have still one more set to go.
Yeah, and everybody needs to tell their friends to watch that last set. That was an incredible play on both sides. I can't wait to see both of those guys at combo breaker.
100%. And it's just the beauty of this game, man. I love tournaments that let the longer sets kind of go happen. Like we've seen the Red Bull Conquest events, like the top 8s are 3 out of 5. Texas Showdown was all 3 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just a big fan of all these tournaments, letting the players have time to adjust against each other, and just letting more happen overall.
Yeah. 1000%. It's awesome to see more tournaments doing the top 8 3 out of 5, right? You can see even in these first to 7 sets, even in a long set like that, Guilty Gear just goes by so quickly to me. So I'm glad some of these events are getting the players more chances to shine and just more skill to be put on display.
Right. And speaking of skill, we got our last set coming up. So you see the man on the cabinet, and you see the graphic we got going on. So UIU's the Beautifuldude is going up against the man who got second place at the Red Bull Conquest in Seattle last weekend, DaveO.
All right.
So again, both these players will be at Combo Breaker. We should have like a little, lag check, button check, I think. We'll see how it goes into it, but be a fun match to kind of end the night off of. So again, all y'all who watch Tension Pulse tonight, stick around. We got one more good one, but make sure you hit that follow button, subscribe if you want to support, Silva and Zen and all the squad who do a lot of cool work for the community, compiling stuff, putting, organizing little exhibitions like this and all that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure if this is a button check or not.
Button check.
Okay. Yeah, I just played like an hour and a half of this matchup on Friday. This is with young Sajam. Shouts to Sajam. Soul played.
All right, as they do a check, I'll be right back. I need to get some water.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, this matchup probably pretty even, I think, right? Of course, once Soul knocks down Zato, he has a lack of defensive options, lack of reversals. Even his amorphous reversal super has like a dead zone directly in front of it. So you can definitely get overwhelmed if you get knocked down with Zato and you don't have dead angle or burst available. And DaveO will have his reversal Volcanic Viper to go to, but it's still not the best tool to escape Zato's pressure. Again, Julian is pretty well versed in these type of matchups, so even when he knocks DaveO down, he'll be going with a lot of DP safe setups. He'll be jumping in, FDing, and just a lot of things to discourage him using Wake Up Volcanic Viper. All right. Thank you all for joining us here on the Tension Pulse. Once again, this is the pre-combo breaker Tension Pulse. A lot of good matches already. We saw SA versus, I believe them blanking on the name. Let me see the name.
Oh, versus kayloud, yeah.
Kayloud, yeah. We saw SA versus Kayloud in the first set, and then we just saw DaveO versus DreadedRuffian. Both good sets. Yeah, really impressed with both DreadedRuffian and Nova. And we see how they perform in the offline over at Combo Breaker. I'm glad Guilty Gear is just having a lot of momentum right now in the competitive scene. A lot of that is due to the Red Bull Conquest, but I don't believe Combo Breaker and Red Bull Conquest really have anything to do with each other. And again, the Combo Breaker with over 300 entrants, so the biggest Guilty Gear tournaments besides Evo. So
yeah, it's crazy.
awesome.
It's so good. I mean, Evo is still down the line as well, and you know, Guilty Gear is one of the marquee games there. So all the momentum kind of going into it, as we'll have like more Red Bull Conquest events happening throughout the year, as like the people who will be going to Washington DC later this year are going to be picked and be representing it. You know, and then of course you have like CEO down the line, which will have its own slew of like really strong players as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess we're in the thick of tournament season, and we're in the thick of this set as it's going to start. On the left hand side, Beautifuldude. Right hand side, DaveO. Zato versus Soul.
Yeah, you can see again already Julian using DP safe setups once he gets the knockdown on Soul, keeping his space, letting little Eddie do most of the work. It's the counter hit there. Yeah, won't be able to combo into the drill, but he just puts him in blocks now for a little while.
Okay. 6 heavy into the Gunflame RC. It gets hit by the uncombo and knocked down by the drill. Little Eddie still inside there. Dead Man's Hand, we got it already. Beautifuldude starting off strong with his favorite moves. He powered up. Once he's every successful Dead Man's Hand is just like a 10% power increase.
Yeah, more swag gets added to the poses every time he lands a Dead Man's Hand, for sure.
Okay, I like that from DaveO, killing it. Oh, tried to drunk shade.
A little bit too early. Has his burst available. He's gonna use it up.
Gunflame travels a little slow.
Ooh, that was good maneuvering with little Eddie on the side of Beautifuldude, ducking underground or underneath the Gunflame multiple times now.
Oh, kills it. The little Eddie's still coming out, so good for Beautifuldude. Kind of putting it out there. Just gonna try to get some chip going on here. Oh, and there he tried to jump out, but gets hit by the 5P. Nice check from Beautifuldude, getting that first round. And we didn't quite hit purple time, but it was going down.
Yeah, then that's the luxury of Zato, right? Able to get access to that fly, can bait a lot of anti-airs out from your opponent and punish them afterwards.
Alright, there's the big goal right there. Is for DaveO wants to kill little Eddie.
Ooh, this
Force Beautifuldude to really be defensive and try to avoid Soul, which will let Soul move forward and run in. Okay. Ah, punch, wild throw. So you see, it looks like DaveO is one of those wild throw Souls.
Especially when Soul puts himself in the corner, right, or is in a cornered situation. A lot of the time, when they get that offense back, they'll be able to wild throw to switch sides, and especially also when they're looking for the kill. Then it doesn't matter if you lose the corner.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have the meter to like RC it on lift, so he took a big risk there. But you know, that's something that Beautifuldude's gonna have to adjust for, knowing that DaveO was more content to go for the command grabs and again, just right there, run up.
And a lot of times, Zato's raw punishes aren't anything to write home about either, right? So
yeah,
definitely a smart
6B. Oh, now you're stuck in the corner here with little Eddie, but gets the kill as soon as the saw blade comes out. Wow. Beautifuldude gets away with the free Shadow Gallery.
Yeah, he's bringing a lot after that. Wow, he 2H YRC'd and is still 8'd.
Try to stop it. I don't know what he took for his answer, but that answer lost him half his life. He has to mix up here. Nice fuzzy jump. You see that angle, nice. Oh, I like that. Using up Beautifuldude's resources. He has no more bar to FD. He has to be really careful here. But managed to escape out of the corner. Ooh. Another wild throw. Oh my god.
Yeah, but you're right. He does not have meter. He does not have meter to RC to make it safe, but it's alright. Looking out, both players still have their burst available as well. We're underneath the ground looking to put him in between.
His hand. You can't burst out of that, and just enough damages. Beautifuldude calls him out. He's had enough of the wild throws. He's gonna get a command grab of his own. Takes out first game.
That's something you always got to keep in mind when playing the young Beautifuldude. He puts that little Eddie on the other side of you. The dead man's hand is not far behind.
I mean, what better way to end it too? That's how he wants to go out every time if he can. So
Ooh, I like these mid-screen jump mix-ups too. Of course, the shark acting as a pseudo wall for Zato.
it's like shades of Accent Core when Little Eddie had the move that hit twice, pushing you back and pushing you in.
Yeah.
Kind of glad that one's gone, to be honest.
The late air dash ends up getting the only one hit, doesn't combo it properly, allowing Beautifuldude to get the throw, empty burst, and then the 6P to catch the
Beautiful
tech
6.
forward.
Yep, just waiting at that range, knowing DaveO would tech forward.
So with the far S to start off.
And a throw. Nice. What's the mix up? Goes low. That good old classic soul mix up there. Jump. So good in the corner. Gotta kind of hold all that. Trying to feign the wild throw. Nice air throw. Beautiful conversion there.
Ooh,
Counter hit.
oh,
Got here. Oh, too early.
Still looking pretty good though, despite not having a burst. Such a big lead, and yes, let me get that
Wow.
one more time.
So I like how DaveO is adjusting, knowing that in his own, looks like he knows that he's going for so many wild throws. Are you serious? 6 feet at the start of the round. Oh my god. Beautifuldude. I smell dizzy coming. And I don't mean the character.
Don't get hit, my friend. Do not get hit. Ooh, poke back with the 5P. It's Zato's fastest move.
Okay, nice. Gets a drill. This is good for Beautifuldude as he gets some hits in. Challenges, but doesn't get any conversions off of it. Little Eddie survives, but now he's dead. Beautifuldude has to back it up, make his space. Great 6P. Gunflame YRC. Challenges the 6 heavy again.
Ooh, from YRC Shadow Gallery, able to move him a little bit forward.
I'm so like every little hit. This is so scary.
Oh, he
Beautifuldude
actually
can't
got
afford to
the
get hit,
hit.
but DaveO either. DaveO's so far from getting a burst. I need to stop gasping.
Oh, he
I
got
need to stop gasping. Drops the conversion there. Beautifuldude. Eddie is dead. Double YRC. But there's the counter hit combo, which is just enough.
Yeah, and
To go
Beautifuldude.
2-0.
Very fortunate to get the counter here on that 2S. He didn't have meter to RC to make it a true combo, so he needed that counter hit for it to connect.
Oh my throat. All these these gasps. This is the one that's like getting me the most because it's just like that one little hit can do it. You just don't know where it's gonna come from. But great defense there from Beautifuldude. Yes. There we got those buff combos. Counter hit 2S into 6 heavy. And you get that Grand Viper. Oh my god, on a crouching hit. Great catch on backdash. But a big drop there. Puts him in the corner. Has to beat all this pressure here. Nice
Oh, he got the 2D starter. That's real good damage. Yeah, that's some of Zato's best damage.
But punch, 2D. DaveO not letting Beautifuldude have that round from under him.
Putting the Shadow P on him, making him block. Very little block stun on it.
That's a good
But
trade. That's a good trade. Gunflame kills Little Eddie. Alright, Little Eddie will be a factor again here, but DaveO runs into the invite hell.
yeah, you can see he was looking for it. Beautifuldude was also putting the 2H out, looking for the instant air dash.
Okay, nice burst. Beautifuldude just wants to keep this momentum in his side. Doesn't want DaveO to really get any more pressure here. Nice kill on Little Eddie and great little conversion on the upside.
Yeah, I got the knockdown.
Oh, runs right into his own gunflame. Nice. From Beautifuldude and then good Noboru.
Yeah, close summon on the Nobiru. We'll open him up. Kills Little Eddie.
Takes a hit. Nice. The classic. Even though it traded, that worked out. You know, Beautifuldude has really good reactions for anti-airs. And always a fan of hitting that 2H, be it in Blaze Blue or this game.
Yeah, I mean, Zato, if you can land that 2H, definitely his best anti-air, right? Gets the counter hit, big damage if you follow it up, and then get the hard knockdown if you don't.
Great Drunkard Shade again, beating the point bank Gunflame.
And that's Zato's main tool to deal with the Gunflame block.
Oh, and that's the classic, one of the classic enders for those Eddie strings is trying to go for the dust to get the wall stick and let your Eddie gauge reset. But okay.
I guess the
Knockdown here. We have not seen yet a DP from DaveO, and there's the first one.
There you go.
Okay, little damage. Invite hell? No, okay, there's 2S again to check. And then another dead man's hand. Julian, aka the beautiful dude, goes up 3-0.
Saw the eye look directly at the camera before grabbing him.
all eyes on beautiful dude. That's what he likes.
Oh yeah. That's 3-0, big lead to start it off.
Yeah, but
this is
not to say that DaveO hasn't been putting in work. He's gotten a lot of rounds. He's gotten Julian down to the wire a lot of the time. He's not been able to take a game, but he's been really doing very well.
It's definitely a pivotal match, right? We're about at the halfway point. So now we decide if he's gonna go down 4-0. He's able to go 3-1. It's a big difference. Oh, try the 6H to get counter hit, allow him to follow 2 times.
Nice burst there. One of those harder bursts to bait. You kind of cross up. Oh, another drunkard chain. Beautifuldude on point now with that. The first one didn't work. Counter hit stash. Ooh, that's so dangerous to go for the follow-up to Volcanic Viper because he'll be in crouching and in counter hit state when he recovers. And that leads to the biggest damage. Okay. Yes, his wild throw. He's connected all of them so far, so I'm glad he's gone back to that option. There's a nice air grab. What's the mix up here? Goes low. Had a little more damage he could have had there, but... Oh, wow. Gets hit by Raw Gunflame, and now DaveO with that first round.
Yeah, I think he reacted with the drunkard shade a little bit too late. It's probably one. He still had muted that, please.
Ooh, counter hit.
Oh, that's a fast
That's good. He got the corner carry. Nice hit here. Oh, beautiful. Do the burst. There it is.
Yeah.
Common burst point after the Fafnir in a combo. Woohoo!
That was from Mad 4.
Soul's faster in this version of Rev.
That's true.
That was one of the little things. They made this character just a little bit faster, and it shows. It's so scary. This man just running at you so far with a lighter in his hand. And a 6P that just the wall bounce on it. So nuts.
Nice conversion with an Obiru from underground.
Okay. Gotta watch out now. Stuck in the corner, but no, nice check with the 2P.
He got the 4S into the RC.
Oh, he messed up the setup. That was a burst safe situation. Would have grabbed the burst, but looks like he misplaced it.
Ooh, damn thing. Got the regular command throws too. Oh,
the burst and the bait. Because he messed up the burst bait from the wild throw, Beautifuldude managed to survive and tie it up around a piece.
Man, guess that's Beautifuldude never giving up right there. Again, he was a round down, so no reason not to use the burst, right? No reason to save it. Made the most out of it.
Wow, big jump in, got the conversion too, and managed to resummon. Little Eddie was going to die, but beautiful command grab to let that timer reset.
Yeah, exactly. The dancing animation and taking out about half the time on the timer.
Okay, and a revolver. Looking better for DaveO, but nice, again, the up back fuzzy jump.
We'll try for the throw, just got normal.
Oh, he tried the 2P against Little Eddie, but got behind him just enough. The hitbox didn't work. Okay, nice unsummon from Beautifuldude, making sure Eddie doesn't die. But counter hit Noboru doesn't get the hit from that far. But the challenge with the jump light kick. DaveO's still right out of this. Wild throw. Okay, he has to convert this combo. He needs to make this count. Beautifuldude's gonna have a burst available so he can survive another situation here. Okay, low. Right. Oh, the classic. Oh, and he died! Holy shit! Hellfire, you god! When your light's blinking, that super's gonna do so much more damage and didn't even give Beautifuldude a chance to burst.
It was the classic, right? It's an option that you don't see too much from Souls. That's to their benefit, though, right? So when they pull it out, it's always when you're not looking for it. And it was such a good scenario to pull it out in because he had that burst available, and that's a burst safe option.
And it's such a strong option, too. Like, having that meter there, it's such a big payoff, especially since that super in such a low hit, Soul gets a conversion afterwards as well. So have been able to tack on more damage.
And especially with the way DaveO has been playing, right? So many command throws, like, is definitely a strong option.
Okay. Weathers the storm. Oh, it's the damn fang, no dice. But nice check there. Beautifuldude tired of these wild throws. There it is. Okay. Second damn fang connects, got unblockable. Oh, okay. That was smart. DP, RC, making sure that he can escape, but quick 5P, and like you said, as fast as normal.
Yeah, fast as normal for Zato. I mean, I can't recall how much meter Julian had for Eddie after he landed that damn fang, but he could have also just gone into an Obiru follow-up. Would have done enough damage to kill him instead of the unblockable setup.
I got you. That makes sense.
But he might not
thing you might not think about, which looking back you might remember. So this is kind of how it goes when you have so much on your mind, especially as a Zato player. You have to macro manage so many different things.
Yeah, I think he's done a great job so far. So.
Oh, most definitely. That's why he's up 3-1. But DaveO not out yet, having one on the board already, which is nice. He's forcing Beautifuldude to use up a lot of his bar. Classic overhead, but nice shakeout. Very nice.
Bringing out that 6K. He's tagging on a little bit of damage after that drill with an Obiru.
Okay, now little Eddie's finally dead, but nice 6P. It's gonna be a good little extra credit there as Beautifuldude just kind of chills out. Big trade there on the invite hell, and DaveO with hardly any bar. Yeah, he couldn't take any kind of block, which allows Beautifuldude to go up 4-1 now in the set.
Yeah, textbook Zato play from Beautifuldude, right? Using Zato to cover Eddie, using Eddie to cover Zato. Now whiffing a lot of drills, usually spacing them properly. You saw the close drill, anti-airing, missed an air dash. He's just been doing a great job of covering every spectrum. Oh yes,
okay. I love that. So he Beautifuldude avoided the 6P with his flight, which is really one of Eddie's really unique things he has going for him. But then you just see DaveO like whiff and then just uppercut. It's like, okay, you want to take your turn now. Good call there, but speaking of calls.
That's a super smart thing to do against Zato. Because you know he's coming down. As soon as he makes you whiff the first answer, he's going to come down and try to punish you.
Yeah. Okay, just double Bandit Bringer. DaveO bringing out the special moves. Trying to mount this comeback because all he needs is one clean hit from one of them. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Riot Stomp yet, but Black Beat, Shark Attack. Get your ass bit.
Beautifuldude able to sneak in that unsummon right as Eddie was about to run out. Able to close summon Obiru because of it again.
Oh my god.
What?
Jump K extending so far that Noboru swallowed it full.
Didn't they nerf the horizontal hitbox?
This shark wants his leg.
That was insane.
Little Eddie hungry. Okay, nice. Counter hit with the 5K. The knockdown. I love that. Goes for the low. Very smart.
Great punish, yeah, on the Blitz Shield because of the low. What's the setup going to be next? Delayed air dash.
Nice. Julian was crouching, so the next part of that whiffed. So he good awareness of it, gets the throw. Wow, that was the meatiest gunflame. I think Julian tried to wake up the throw with Soul being so close, but the gunflame hit first.
Yeah, and the delayed air dash setups from DaveO have been hitting every time, but he hasn't found the proper follow-up. And that's allowed Beautifuldude to get a lot of reversal throws because of it. We saw an empty burst here to start this game. It's going to be rough for Beautifuldude going into this final round. But delay air dash, yeah.
Got really well. Little Eddie's back surviving, so good call out on that. Oh, good. I like that air dash YRC, but sandwiches himself between the two. Okay. We swinging, baby. We swinging. Too far for Bandit Revolver. And there's the wild throw. Went back to it. This is going to be huge because Beautifuldude is so low on burst, but that's a big hit. It's going to kill up all his resources. No punish, though, unfortunately. Little Eddie's coming back. All it's going to take is one hit here. DaveO is so low on life, but try to convert. Oh, DPs, and yeah, Beautifuldude is not letting that punish slide by that time.
Yeah, Beautiful Dude has constantly just been going with DP safe pressure. Again, with Zato, it's pretty easy to do that with the way he can space drill and the puppet. So, again, not getting over anxious, not playing, not overextending on his hand, just making sure that he stays safe. And if DaveO wants to bring out the Volcanic Viper, he's going to punish him for it. That's someone's a low with the 2K.
Starting strong. Okay. Now super medium, but you see the burst there. Just, oh my god. He should have saved that burst because his life is getting erased off the double bandit bringer. So might be combo, but you kind of saw like it not work out in Beautiful Dude's favor. He burst to regain like momentum, but then just counter hit initially. DaveO on a tear here, double gunflame combo, another black beat, but it's fine. Big whiff on the wall throw. That was dirty. That was so dirty.
Using the breaking of the law to cross under while he's on the ground.
Okay, almost gets conversion there. That's 2H. Dead angles, gets punished.
Yeah, I like that RC to get the true knockdown.
Gonna summon right on top of him. Yep, gonna go for chip kill, and there's no dead man's hand. Never mind. Not content with
Beautiful Dude, man. Come on now.
It's the Beautiful Dude. What would you expect, right? You gotta hand it to him.
He hits that pose, that exact pose Zato was doing. I bet he hit that
like
pose
a giant
in real life.
styrofoam, like dead man's hand just stand inside of him. I mean, I've seen this dude. This dude's got like one of those like neck wraps.
Oh, he's breaking the law to bait the burst. Good.
Like, Beautiful Dude on another level right now. I mean, he's up 5-1, so he just needs 2 more games to really make it count. Nice.
So consistent with Drunken Shade and the Gunflame with RC, I think, messing up the
Say
time.
that, but then he eats the gunflame trying to hit it out. Nice. Julian recognizing the blitz back. Decides to just wait it out, let DaveO waste his bar. Okay, big trade. That's good for DaveO here. Who gets a knockdown into Bandit Bringer. Goes low. There's the burst from Beautiful Dude. He's gonna bring out Little Eddie and just regain the space.
The Gunflame did kill Little Eddie though. Oh no!
Too far forward, but catches him trying to get out from the break the law. Oh, here comes the chip.
No unsummon.
Yeah, after all that, he tries to press. And Beautiful Dude now up 6-1. Shades of our first set today.
Yeah, I really like the in sequence from Beautiful Dude right there. He chose not to unsummon because he pretty much forced out all the meter from the side of DaveO, right? Spin all the FD he could to avoid the chip. And then afterwards, he still had about 75% tension, so he was going to be able to continue the pressure with an RC. Oh, and he starts this right off with counter hit no Biru.
Good chunk of damage off of that. Looking really good. He's got the corner. But Little Eddie is dead, so he's going to have to back it up and let Soul run free. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
That was wild, but we take those.
Yeah.
Purple RC?
Wow. Drunken Shade came out, thought the Gunflame was coming out next. But...
It's still involved. So if he was maybe calling out a wild throw.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, there's a dead man's hand. You can't. Ah, no, danger time. Why? DaveO used up his bar for that. DP into RC, but uh-oh. Okay, Wolf counter didn't really work out well for Julian here, but whoever gets tapped in this last couple seconds of it. Big burst. That's a huge one. He has such little life. He may not get his burst back this last game. As the last invite hell takes it, and now Julian, aka the Beautiful Dude, is on set point.
DaveO, a little bit of a passionate burst right there. Wanted to stay in the match. Not blocking his feet on the drill.
Okay, 6 feet. Get out of my sky. Punches this Batman right out of there. You see Beautiful Dude just kind of waiting it out, trying to bring DaveO in. Nice DP, but oh, just opts for a throw, get the knockdown and set it up, but dead man's hand one more time.
Hits the combo this time.
Little Eddie is dead, so he has to be careful. Okay, like that, break the wall, wire C, jumps over the invite hell, so DaveO looking sharp. Like the hesitation there, but nice jump out from Beautiful Dude, who just needs 2 more good sequences to really take this. And how many more dead man's hands will be a part of that?
Pulling back, sound the 2P in the counter here, putting that full screen.
Punishes. It's a punish. I like that. Catches him jumping. Finally connects the way he wants. But beautiful air throw. Here we go. Bringer. Whiff. Counter hit. Punches him right down. DaveO not out of it. He's fighting back. Maybe chain a little bit of Dot Nova.
Yeah, channel a lot of Dot Nova. That's a good way to start this third round. 5K anti-air. Beautifuldude's gonna burst as soon as he lands.
Just wants that momentum here. Keeps Soul out. Oh, nice XP. But great jump back FT, but counter hit. Oh. Oh. Out of the
You're super, you're dead.
He's actually dead.
Yeah, burst super. He's dead.
Straight silverback status on that combo. Holy shit. I mean, Eddie got no life, and he's got no guts.
Yeah.
So you get that sweet starter. You see it right there. And just DaveO's awareness, using his meter just like that to get that burst super. God damn that. No matter how this set ends, Beautifuldude's gonna be feeling that combo right there.
And no matter what, he messed around and got smoked in that round.
Right, 6-2. DaveO has another game on his belt. A nice jump forward with the kick.
Yeah,
Great
beautiful.
normal that just stuffs out so many air things.
Yeah, he loves the rising jump K because of that. Ooh, nice snipe on Little Eddie.
Good FD on the 2H. And then Bandit Revolver. This is where it all starts. I like the jump out though from Beautifuldude. Very smart. Just casually, cautiously making his way out, making his way downtown. Oh my god, DaveO's blocks. Looking really good. But Beautifuldude with the YRC. DaveO running out of meter, but still has a chance here, but I say that. Takes a drill in the ass, and now again, Beautifuldude on match point.
Yeah, far ass drill, one of the classic zoning tools from Zato. Oh, nice duck. Try to get it.
Ooh!
2D,
2D
baby.
I'll try to 6P. Unfortunately, Zato too high in the air, and that's the class.
Yep, 6P.
Little Eddie takes the hit, 6P. Uh-oh. Let's get that confirmed. Maybe what's gonna happen here. Had the hit. Nice. Great use of that Drunken Shade one more time. DaveO, you need to keep going 6 heavy. It's working.
Yeah, Beautifuldude. Oh, responding with the shadow gallery.
No, like 9 meter. Has to be really careful here. Nice 2 heavy. Doesn't fall into the drill, but big trade as Beautifuldude punishes that last 2P and takes the set 7-2.
So many rounds in like that when playing against Zato, right? And because you have to deal with so many different options and angles of attack against that character, and you train yourself to be like, all right, these little moments, these little windows I get to snipe out Little Eddie, I have to take them. Yeah. When you don't have any health left, you actually can't afford to do that. So we saw him right there, snipe him out with the crouch P only to get 2S. That's just a classic Zato ender.
That's just how it goes typical, and it's like you don't want that to happen because like you can't let Little Eddie just raw summon on you because then you're gonna be blocking everything. So it's kind of a chance you take, but at that point it's really rough in the situation. So you just, I can't blame him for taking the risk.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose when it gets down to that. The goal is to not be put in that situation in the first place.
But that set was still great.
Yeah.
DaveO put up a hell of a fight. I mean, it's 7-2. Don't let the numbers fool you. DaveO took a lot of rounds and brought down a lot to the wire. So, Beautifuldude clutched out a lot of it. Played really solid. Both players did well. Just he managed to managed to have the edge going through a lot of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Great stuff from our players today. I can't wait to see them at Combo Breaker. Can't wait to see them on future editions of Tension Pulse. Great stuff.
No, yeah, big time. It's a lot of fun. I mean, this is the Combo Breaker week. This was a big Tension Pulse, so everyone who's watched, we had a steady stream, about 250 plus going throughout the night. We've been through a lot of up and downs. Like the first set was, super fast and, went quick. The second set took forever. Third set didn't really go that far, but again, you just saw a lot of awesome play. I mean, that combo from DaveO, in game number 9 or game number 8 was just so clean, getting that freaking 90%, basically 80% combo to kill. Like holy shit! At least when he goes down, he went down in style.
Yeah, for sure.
Right,
But
any parting words, Silva?
that's about it. There's no announcement tonight, but there's gonna be another stream, like, if not next week, like a few days after, just wrapping some things up on it. But it will be a very, very special one.
All right.
So keep your browsers. I mean, obviously follow the channel, subscribe if you like. Be on the lookout for that. Make sure you follow Silva as well on Twitter, so you'll be aware of it. So just make sure you follow her there at silva_hime. You can follow myself at RafTX, and also Ringe there's at Ringe_. Underscore is very popular here. I'm kind of sad I don't have one.
Don't worry about it, man. The Swedish has range without an underscore, so that's the struggle I'm living. But
that's what's the hard part, when that guy on Twitter has your name tweet.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting on that name and just like, give me, please. But yeah, it's what it is. And again, thank you, Ringe, for sitting with me and running, doing this again. It was a lot of fun, man. It's always a pleasure commentating with you, and I look forward to seeing you in Chicago.
Oh yes, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone in Chicago. Thank you, Silva, as well, for having me on once again.
No problem.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I will not be in
again, y'all,
Chicago.
just make sure Combo Breaker coming up. If you can't go, you're missing out, but you'll have plenty of awesome streams to watch. You're going to see a lot of awesome action. All the best players in the United States is going to be at one tournament. It's going to be ridiculous. So if you love Xrd, oh boy, you're in for a wild ride.
Yeah.
With that, I'm gonna host. Let's host Nakdale.
Yeah.
Fortnite. So we'll see how him and the squad do.
Boy.
That 100 million, people are ready.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.